All right, we're gonna keep this hand. Turns out Kapala with a 1 with the wind is pretty good. Well, I wish we had a much more exciting turn progression, but I guess this is what we're gonna do. So probably have to trade Kapala for a Raptor Companion so we don't take a quadrillion damage. Although I could just wait an extra turn to River Herald's Boon. I guess that's not bad. But then if they have Sure Strike, we get 2 for 1. Maybe we just have to hope that they don't. I mean, it plays around removal well. I guess that's the nice thing. Might not have any luxuries. They just mull to 5 and... Okay. Well, Rummaging Goblin at least is not intimidating, so that's good. Drawing more land, too. I may have to take another hit for 3. I'm not super stoked on it, but it may be the play here. Just the fact that I basically have to hope River Herald's Boon does something. Can also trade this off here because we have more cards in hand. I think we will do that. I don't want to get 2 for 1 by like a Sure Strike. We have more cards in hand. I mean, granted, are doing some pretty unexciting stuff here, but... I mean, next turn we can 1 with the wind plus River Herald's Boon if they have a burn spell in response or something. That's got to be worth something. Another Sunrise Seeker. Okay. I guess I can attack with my Herald. Then if they double block, my guy dies and I only kill... Oh. Everything. Because I guess I can... Let's see here. If I wanted to win plus River Herald's Boon, we get him for 6. I can put him on a 3-turn clock. We probably just go for that, don't we? And hope they don't have the answer they need. I guess that's the play. Because it's 3-turn clock with the crash, the ramparts, so... And we know that they're drawing another Sunrise Seeker, so basically we have to hope that they don't have the answer for that. This is the second time I've gotten got by a main deck Legion's Judgment in a deck that mulled to 5. My heart is shattered. Just shattered right now. So I guess we leave up the crash to block the Sunrise Seeker. Three for 1 by a main deck Legion's Judgment. If you could see me right now, I'm shaking my head in sadness and grief. I'm glad they got the land there. That's actually pretty helpful. Hmm. Okay. So let's attack with the Deep Root Warrior. They could block, but I think I'm pretty happy if they block. That would lead me to believe that they are not going to block. Yeah, but getting got by Legion's Judgment main deck, that's just so crazy. It's not like it's a totally unplayable, obviously it's not an unplayable main deck card, but I'm just surprised how often it's come up. It's a sorcery, right? Yeah. So you can't even do it in response to like a trick or something like that. Yeah, I think we're going to go for the race the best we can here. Alright, they got us. Oh, that's too bad for us. Yeah, what am I supposed to do here? I guess bounce this and then play a Jade Guardian and pump my guy and hope that does something. Yeah, I guess so. They definitely should have attacked there. That was a big mistake. Uh, hmm. Guess we play the Keeper and pass. I don't really have a good attack here. I can attack and they can double block or they can take it. Either way. I mean, I could attack, they double block, I kill their Sunrise Seeker. Maybe we do attack. I mean, my Deep Root Warrior for a Sunrise Seeker is still a pretty good trade. Alright. I guess we do. Kind of forces them to attack with a Horn Crest and a Rummaging dude. So, yeah, we just killed a Sunrise Seeker. And then they can't really attack us with the Horn Crest, which is nice. It's still a good trade for us. They're 5-drop for our 2-drop. They keeps us off. It keeps them off an attack here. Or not really keeps them off the attack, it just, if they want to attack, they're going to lose their goblin. Alright, so they are going to attack. I think we're double blocking the goblin. If they have Sure Strike, we're screwed anyway. But if they have Vampire Zeal, I want to be able to kill this thing. That still worked out pretty well for us. They got the loot again. That's pretty cool synergy. So we just have to have them not play a creature for the rest of the game, and then we need to basically not draw lands like we just did for the rest of the game. Alright, sounds good. Well, that was a good draw. It could be worse. Creature card there would have actually been worse for us. Well, I think we attack with both. It's still, they have to block with both, which means we'll kill their Fire Shrine Keeper. And then we can just play the Wind Strider. So we're still actually okay. We definitely have to keep attacking. That is for sure. And like I said, remember, they have to double block. So they have to block with both, rather. So I think we're still looking good. I mean, we're going to die. We die to Unfriendly Fire. We die to Lightning Strike. We die to a Haste creature. There's a lot of things we die to. Maybe we don't die to the haste creature anymore because of Wind Strider, but it depends on how big the haste creature is, I suppose. Wait, why would you block like that? That doesn't make sense. Oh, just a Watley? Cool. Pump spell would be nice just in this game. Alright, so we have to kill Watley and then we get to play a Shaper Apprentice. Wow, that was a crazy game. I'll absolutely chalk that up to probably one of the crazier games I've had in the format. We got Legion's Judgment 3 for 1 early on. It looked like let's start from the beginning. Our opponent mulls to 5. Against all odds, they have a main deck Legion's Judgment to 3 for 1 us. Then somehow they block with their Sunrise Seeker against my dude, even though they would have handily been winning that race, putting them in a position where they had to attack with their Rummaging Goblin. Then they didn't manage to draw a creature for like 3 turns. They get a Fire Shrine Keeper, forced to block. They draw Watley to buy themselves a turn. That was an unbelievable game. Alright. Well, if I have to deal with every Planeswalker in the format, I guess we'll bring the Binding back in. And we'll do the same thing as last time. We'll bring in the Unknown Shore. And, cut the Opt. Alright. See how this goes. Alright. Keeping this hand. That is an awkward looking Ixalan's Binding, but we brought it in for a reason. So we go Shaper Apprentice here. See if we can't top deck that land to get that Vine Shaper Mystic online. If not, I'll settle for a Looter. Nice. Now we're cooking with real gasoline here. Some extreme gas. Gilded Sentinel? What? Hey, Ixalan's Binding Splash. Perfect. Okay. So, I guess we can play Kopala here, get ourselves a little bit of protection. Or I could play the Shapers to start pumping. I feel like Kopala. Let's get our protection. Protection seems important. Eats up more of our opponent's mana. If they want a lightning strike, they gotta pay 4. I like that. I like it a lot. Alright, let's get in there. Get in there. No play. Nothing, huh? Alright. I don't want to run aground my own guy. I don't think so. We'll let it happen, and then we'll play a Shapers of Nature. So we want our Shapers to... I guess we don't want any of our guys to be at 4 because of Legion's Judgment. Horncrest, okay. We can run that aground, I guess, but I kind of want this Windstrider to get online still. It's kind of the utmost importance at the moment. Alright. We're hanging out. Can leave up run aground, I guess. Can leave up Shapers of Nature as well. I think I'm willing to trade a Kopala for a Gilded Sentinel at the moment, because we can run aground the Bonded Horncrest, so we'll just do this. Run aground the Horncrest. Alright. Does the trade happen? Okay. So we lost Kopala, which I guess sort of sucks when they're a little bit mana starved, but we're not vulnerable to Legion's Judgment yet. Getting rid of Skybladed Legion. What's that doing in there? That makes sense. So they rummage so they can get their Horncrest back. I mean, we have Ixalan's Binding too, which we probably just play, although they are a mana away from Huatli. But if they play Huatli, they don't really... Well, they can get a 3/3 though. Makes things a little bit more complicated, doesn't it? I really want to attack. Because I want to play Stormfleet Spy plus Shipwreck Looter. I think we have to chill. I think we're chilling. I admit I'm not a huge fan of chilling. I just feel as though Ixalan's binding is much more important for Huatli overall, because Huatli is so good. So I want to be able to deal with Huatli. I can play my Windstrider, and then next turn I can go Stormfleet Spy Looter. Plus, if they're attacking with Horncrest, that might even be a good thing for me. I can bash back. I get a nice retaliatory strike. It's not like they have a good attack here anyway with the Horncrest, that I can see at least. Hatchling, not too big of a deal. It's a good card though. So we play the Windstrider, basically hope they don't have the Lightning Strike. Xali's Keeper's not bad either. So let's get in with the Windstrider. If they had the Lightning Strike, they should have played it. Because now Shapers of Nature are going to keep us safe from that. And definitely not bring it up to 4. Okay. So we just go Spy plus probably Looter. Could be Keeper too. Probably Looter. I guess it depends on what we draw. The land gets us closer to Keeper. We're still quite a few lands away. Let's just loot. Maybe we'll get another land. You never know. River Herald's Boon. Now that's a sexy one. Alright, let's dump the land. We'll see more lands eventually. We can play everything in our hand, so I'm good. Slam Huatli. Alright, we got the binding. We're okay. I don't have to either. Technically, I can River Herald's Boon. It certainly leaves me vulnerable, but let's just kill Huatli. Save the binding. And actually, in case they have Legion's Judgment, I kind of want to keep up the Shapers of Nature, because I can remove a +1/+1 counter from my dude and draw a card, which is good value. You know how I am about value. I love it. It's one of my favorite things. Okay, so they can target our Windstrider, and then our binding can target their binding to get back our Windstrider. Plus we get to draw a card. I love value. Alright, so we Shapers of Nature. We remove a counter. Nice. And then we binding their binding to get back our flyer. Could actually binding their Horncrest, because that's like the only actual threat they have on the board right now. And then we could just bash Arena with 1,000 things. It's pretty good actually. It's not a bad choice. They have horrible blocks. Yeah, we probably just do that. We play Binding, we get rid of their Horncrest. Bash for 1,000,000,000. We don't even really care about Hatchling coming back as a 3/3. They could triple block my Shapers of Nature, but I don't even think I care about that. We'll kill all 3 of their things and they take 6, and then they're left with a 3/3 and nothing on board. I'm okay with that. We can still follow up with a Vine Shaper Mystic and a Ixalan's Keeper. In fact, it's so good they don't even want to do it. So what can we do here? That's good. Can play the Mystic, pumping. I mean, we probably just attack with the Mystic and the Spy, and play like a Jade Guardian maybe or something. See how they block. Okay. So they can dinosaur eat our Spy, which I think I'm fine with. Oh, that's the way they do it? That's not how I would have done it. Okay. So our guy doesn't die now? It's pretty good. It's kind of a waste of a Rallying Roar, to be honest. And then we'll just play a Delver and pass. The old 2-mana Jungle Delver. Still trying to stay out of that Legion's Judgment range. We'll see how long we can keep that up for. Just rummaging Goblin for days. I mean, we probably don't play around Legion's Judgment. So I can play the Branchwalker plus the Mystic, but I'm trying to think. What is the best play here? I guess it makes sense to play the Mystic pumping itself and the other Mystic. I don't want to pump the Shapers with Nature necessarily. We can attack for 4. They don't really have a good block. They can double block and lose 2 things. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, this is a good good exchange for us anyway. And then we'll just play a Branchwalker, see what happens. We'll leave that on top. Alright. Just double Rummaging Guardian. Alright. So, I ended up going 2-1. This definitely looked like a 3-0 deck, but when you go up against Vraska into a Watley, what can you do? What can you do, really? Yeah, so forced Merfolk turned out pretty awesome. Merfolk has definitely been a really all-star deck in the format. Absolutely. It's crushed pretty often. I can't remember a time I saw a bad Merfolk deck, so they really are probably one of the best, if not the best archetype in the format. The River Herald's Boon at common, so good. Branchwalker, uncommon, fantastic. You've got like Jade Guardians with One with the Wind. Just all these little common synergies. Fine Shaper Mystic at uncommon, so good. Just a lot of really powerful commons and uncommons. Yeah, the major issue with it is there's not a lot of, there's no like archetype overlap. Like with dinosaurs and pirates, you can at least go into 3 colors. You don't get that luxury with Merfolk. You don't get advantages for that, but still, very good. Deck played well. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back for more. We'll see you then.